Aviwe, I mean, this is a discussion that we had last week when there was talk around this 8%. Nehawu already back then talking about its displeasure, saying that it would take the offer back to members, but it was pretty sure that members would not accept it.
Well, that is the case. In fact, one of the people here saying that the situation is icy at the moment because it's basically frozen. We were expecting feedback from Nehawu after they had actually liaised with their members on a way forward around 9 o'clock already, but they're still deliberating. They've, in fact, shifted from their headquarters here. They've moved to Irene now to meet with broader shop stewards and other members in consultation with this decision. But while they have not outright rejected the offer from SARS at the moment, they have said that they're disgruntled with it. In fact, speaking to Casper Ntando, the national head of organization from Nehawu, he did say that the members say that they are angry about this particular offer. And he did indicate that the most likelihood is that they will not be signing that agreement today. But we're still going to wait and hear what the final outcome is from them.
Aviwe, just give us a sense of what the demands are from the side of unions, and also just in terms of this 8% offer, it's not necessarily that number that unions are concerned about, but the terms associated with that number.
Yes, certainly. As you heard from PSA, they've actually suspended the strike from their side. And actually, I saw a text from Stefan Filon earlier on showing me the tally. Apparently, the members are being made to vote, and I saw those votes. Around 5,000 members are expected to vote, but so far 2,000 have actually agreed to actually suspend the strike and go back to work, while about 480 are not in agreement. But of course, we do understand that they essentially want 11.4%. That's both Nehawu and PSA. They want 11.4%, which is why Nehawu particular now is disgruntled with the 8% on offer and the 2% as they go forward.
So what happens from here on? Members of the PSA going back to work while these negotiations continue? When do we see perhaps another offer, further negotiations? You've described the atmosphere there as icy today.
Well, I've spoken to SARS now, finding out what is going to happen if indeed PSA suspends the strike and Nehawu decides to go with it. SARS has told me, in fact, one of the executives there, Takalani Masuka, told me that the PSA will be allowed to go on strike, and then if Nehawu wants to go ahead with the strike, they will go ahead with it. And speaking to Nehawu as well, they did indicate that the most likelihood, if their members still reject this recent offer that they've been given, the most likelihood they'll do all in their power to go back to strike. So it seems like the likelihood is the strike will continue for some, Michelle.
All right, well, thanks very much for that update. My colleague Aviwe Mtila joining us there live from Pretoria with the latest on the SARS strike action.